The phone buzzed on the kitchen counter while the house held its breath. I didn't reach for it. I already knew what it would be. When I finally looked, it wasn't her name. It was her mother's. A tag. A sun-bleached beach. A laughing circle of family I was no longer part of. And there she was, my wife, barefoot in the sand, wearing the smile she used to save for me. Her head tilted toward a man I hadn't seen in years. A boy, really. High school nostalgia wrapped in adult entitlement. Her ex, her first love, the one she told me not to worry about. My chest didn't tighten. My hands didn't shake. That worried me more than anything. 2 weeks earlier, she had stood in this same kitchen and said she needed space, needed silence, needed to find herself. She said no contact, like it was an act of self-care, not an escape hatch. I respected it. I always respected her journeys. I stared at the photo until the room felt colder, until something inside me closed a door. That was the moment I stopped waiting. The explanation had come softly, carefully packaged. She wasn't unhappy with me, she said. She was unhappy with herself. Said she felt lost. Said she needed time away from everything familiar, including me, to understand who she was becoming. I nodded, listened, played the role of the understanding husband. Inside, I cataloged details. No tears, no hesitation, no mention of how long. She had already packed a suitcase. That night, after she left, I walked through the house touching the dents we'd made together. The couch arm she burned with a candle, the doorframe where we measured imaginary children. I told myself it was normal. I told myself love sometimes needed distance. Then the absences piled up. Her silence wasn't reflective, it was strategic. The photo confirmed what my instincts had been whispering. This wasn't about finding herself. This was about returning to someone who remembered her before responsibility, before vows, before consequence. The betrayal wasn't just the man. It was the lie that I was disposable. I didn't confront her. I didn't text. I didn't react. I watched. I downloaded our phone records, checked timestamps, late-night calls rerouted through family plans, messages deleted but not erased. I scrolled back through old photos, found him hovering at the edges of holidays, too casual, too present. Externally, I stayed still. Internally, I sharpened. I boxed her clothes carefully, folded them with a tenderness she no longer deserved. Every shirt, every memory sealed and labeled. I forwarded our mail, canceled joint subscriptions, detached my life from hers one quiet task at a time. When friends asked, I said she was taking space. I let them believe the illusion. I didn't need validation. I needed closure on my terms. The confirmation came without drama. A mutual acquaintance, unaware of the damage, mentioned seeing her with him weeks before she asked for space, said they looked comfortable, familiar. I thanked them. That night, I printed the vacation photos, slid them into an envelope with our marriage certificate and the shipping receipts. Evidence doesn't need emotion. It just needs timing. Her call came 3 days later. "I'm ready to talk," she said, like she was granting me access. I let the silence stretch. "I shipped your belongings to your parents' address," I said calmly. "Figured you'd want them where you're staying." Her breath caught. Confusion, then panic. "I also updated my relationship status," I continued. "Didn't want to mislead anyone." She tried to explain, tried to cry, tried to reclaim the narrative. I didn't raise my voice. I just told her I already knew, that I respected her journey enough to step out of its way. She asked if we could fix it. I told her there was nothing left to repair, only things she didn't expect to lose. After the call, I sat alone in the quiet house. No rage, no grief, just clarity. Betrayal doesn't always arrive screaming. Sometimes it smiles from a beach and waits for you to notice. I didn't win her back. I didn't need to. I walked away with something better, myself, intact. And that's when I understood. Some people don't deserve confrontation, they deserve consequences. I turned off the light and slept better than I had in weeks.